Hopefully it's not scary.
I don't think it's going to be scary.
shouldn't be
I'm
scary.
actually kind of interested to see how they're doing it.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, hey! It's Amber here for, what am I going to talk about? So, we went to the movies. So I know a lot of us are scared to go out and about. Patrick and I have been trying to at least go out once, sometimes just once a week. Sometimes friends will want to go out to dinner and whatnot. So we follow the guidelines. We're safe. If we don't feel comfortable, we leave. There's been a few where I'm like, ugh. But one thing that's been killing me is not going to the movies. Like, that's like my second home. So that's been pretty much destroying me. I need to go watch movies. Don't get me wrong, watching movies at home is awesome and everything, but like, there's so many distractions at home. I like to just go to the movies and unplug and then just dive right into that world. And I've missed that. So a few weeks ago, we had started a Star Wars binge of all the movies, which I love the movies. I didn't grow up with the movies, so I wouldn't consider myself like a diehard Star Wars fans, because to be honest, I don't know what like anything meant. A lot of stuff confused me. We watched them from prequels, originals, and the current sequels, or the ones that just happened, and so much stuff made so much more sense now. And I really like the sequels. I know a lot of diehards have problems with them, but I'm all about just good overall movies, like dramatic, not high emotion, but like realistic emotions, and just the acting and everything. And I thought all the sequels were great, but now watching them in the binge makes more sense as to why a lot of fans were mad at some of the things. But that's another story. Anyways, so in the middle of our binge, the movie theaters or to be honest, Studio Movie Grill, the one that's in Seminole here in Florida, has been open since like the end of June. And I've been trying so hard to go because they're playing like classic movies like The Goonies, Grease. I think they're doing Rocky right now, or that might be AMC, I don't remember. But they were playing like a bunch of old movies that I'm like, I want to see that on the big screen, because I never saw it on the big screen. I just grew up with it. Back to the Future, for example. So something would always come up and we wouldn't be able to go. So when I found out that AMC was finally opening, because we usually go to AMC only because I'm an A-lister and I like the rewards. Not to shade Regal Cinemas, because I think their rewards are pretty legit, because instead of just like free popcorn, free tickets or whatever, you could get like promotional stuff from the movies, like posters or notepads, hoodies, some cool stuff like that. I'm like, if AMC would do that, they would be unstoppable. So anyways, so when I was looking up when AMC was opening up to see what they were what they were showing, like old movies, new movies, whatever, which they did a lot of both. I'm like, yay, cool. If anything, we could go see Unhinged, because I kind of want to see that's a new movie with Russell Crowe. And then so they had Star Wars. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Why don't it be one that we've already watched? Because like I said, we were already in the binge. And hilariously, because what we've been doing, we don't watch multiple a day unless it's Saturday or something, because we don't have to work. But for Empire Strikes Back, which is Star Wars 5, or the second of the originals, I noticed that it fell on the same Friday. That would be the day that we would be watching that movie. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, Patrick, instead of watching it at home, we could go and watch it on the big screen. And he was like, oh, that'd be cool. But we're both pretty introverted, so even though we were excited about it and going to the movies, it took a lot to push us to leave, because I mean, I like being at home, but I also like going places. It's a really weird inner battle I have going on within myself. So we wanted to make a video where we just kind of showcased what it was like going to the movies, and being that I've been procrastinating uploading stuff, which is why you've noticed that the trailer just came out a few days ago, and here I am with this. But yeah, I've been trying to make this YouTube channel for over a decade now, and I've just never had the confidence to do that. But I have so much like stories I like sharing. So I like sharing stories. I have that. I like to go places, so I have that. I think I'm funny, so I have that. So who knows? Anyways, that has nothing to do with any of this. So we pull up to the AMC.
We're at the movies. Yeah. We're at the movies during quarantine.
Indeed. We bought our tickets online because it's faster that way, and I didn't want to have to interact with anybody more than I have to because of the quarantine and everything. Because not only are people nervous about interacting and the whole social distancing thing, but also, you know, employees are on high alert. And I like to make it any kind of transaction as easy as possible for people. Like, I constantly think of how I affect people and try not to affect anyone negatively. So bought the tickets on the app and ordered our food on the app. So when we got there, all we'd have to do is pick it up. So we get there, and I like having ticket stubs. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I like collecting ticket stubs. So I was already like geared up to be like going to the mobile thing, print out my ticket stub, good to go. So go up there, the mobile things, they got signs are like, they're not, no bueno. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go ask the lady. So I go into my A-list line because, you know, we got that premium line. Go up to the lady at the box office, tell her that I bought tickets on the app. Can I have my tickets printed? She's like, oh, you have the app? I'm like, I bought them online. So I'm trying to backpedal from, yeah, I got them on the app. She's like, well, just use it on your phone. I'm like, this is me trying to lie and figure out a way to, I want the ticket. She's like, yeah, we're encouraging people to, you know, not use paper tickets. So just pull it up on your phone and they'll scan the phone. I'm like, but I don't want them. Not that we were late or anything, which I usually am all the time. I'm like, whatever, I'll figure something else out. And went inside. First thing I noticed was that the ticket taker booth had like this huge glass bank teller shield thing. It almost looked like he was in a glass phone booth, if you guys know what that looks like. If you see Bill and Ted, again, you'll know, because they use a phone booth. It wasn't, it was just a sheet of like plastic plexiglass, I guess. Little cut open hole for him to take stuff. I don't know why he'd be taking stuff if he's not taking paper. Patrick noticed that there was no benches anywhere for anyone to sit. I'm like, that's pretty smart, because then people can't hang out, which at that particular theater, for whatever reason, all the kids would just hang out outside of the entrance on the benches. I guess they were waiting for their mom to buy tickets, who knows. So we get our ticket scanned. He tells us where the theater is. I'm like, all right, well, actually, I think we were a little bit late. Yeah, I don't know why. That's weird. I go over to the concession stand to pick up the food, and I notice there's nothing. Well, there was one bag, but it didn't have my name on it, so I'm like, where's my food? So I went back into the A-list line for concessions, and I'm like, hey, I had food and it's not over there. What do I do? She asked me what my name was. Amber. And I went and looked. I think they had it in some back area. I don't know why. Maybe because we were a little bit late. She was really nice. She actually liked my wallet, which is a Toy Story. Where is my wallet? Oh, it's over there. She kept trying to talk to me about my wallet and how cool it was. I'm like, we're late. Polite as I could be, like, yep, you can get it at the Disney store, blah, blah, blah. I have to go. What I got for food, hilariously, I forgot to point this out. My birthday was last month. I got a birthday reward, because I'm on the A-lister, of free large popcorn, free large drink, and also a $10 rewards, which I'm like, ooh, they giving me money? Okay. So already on the A-list, your tickets are free. And that's the other funny thing, like for Star Wars, since it's an old movie, it's a $5 movie, and automatically free for me. So Patrick's ticket would have been $5, but since I had the reward, his ticket was free. And then also our food was free. So that whole date night movie experience was free.
Date night for free!
I love it. He goes to pick the drink for us, which they have some sort of like limited edition or limited time Minute Maid lemonades, and we got the citrus one. It's so good. Like, it'd be really good as a popsicle. Around that time is when I realized we let real late, and I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna have trailers because this is a movie from the 80s. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I run over to the bathroom while he's getting a drink. Normally walked right into it. I don't know if I'm a weirdo. Like, I know I'm a weirdo, but in the sense of like when I walk, I'm constantly looking at my feet. And if I had not been looking at my feet, I wouldn't have noticed the sticker on the ground that says exit only, which is normally where I go in. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I look down the hallway to where the other entrance is, and it's like another sticker on the ground is like, enter here. I'm like, y'all need to put something on the wall because people are not going to see that and they're just going to go in, just so you know. Met up with Patrick, and we went to our theater, and the cool thing about their theater is, we got there right when the trailer started, so yeah. When I bought our tickets online, what they're doing is, since it's a 40% like capacity, whenever you buy your ticket, it'll X out the seat next to you on either side to social distance. And when I went to buy our tickets, there was 3 seats left on this specific row that we ended up in. And I was like, oh, I should just get the 2 in and not the 2 on the aisle. And I don't know why. But then I'm like, nah, I'd rather have 2 empty seats next to me and then us and then the aisle. So we did that. And it actually worked out pretty good because it was us and another couple like 2 or 3 seats down from us in the whole row. So I felt fine the whole time watching the movie. You have to wear a mask the entire time unless you're eating or drinking. So that was easy enough. It wasn't uncomfortable or anything with leaving the mask on the whole time. So overall, I liked it. Didn't feel unsafe. In fact, like once the movie was over, because we annihilated the popcorn, and that's a first because normally I don't eat all the popcorn, I'll bring it home or whatever, but that popcorn was gone. I was still drinking once the movie was over, and I had to remind myself to put my mask back on to leave because I was so like, I'm home. Yeah, I highly recommend, like, if you're a moviegoer, like, just, follow the guidelines, mask, wash your hands, social distance, and just the main thing is, like, just be aware of your surroundings and just give a shit about people. Like I said earlier, I am constantly aware of how I might come off to other people, so I constantly try to not do anything that would affect people in a wrong way because I care entirely too much about a lot of things and a lot of people. So use common sense, protect yourself, do anything you can do to protect other people. And then just have fun because that's really all it is. Don't go butt wild and just start like going out to parties and stuff. I ain't doing that. No. It was not scary at all.
Yeah, not scary.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's been.
Hello, this is Editing Amber here, testing this out. Also, I got tired of adding a bunch of text, and I'm sure you're tired of reading it. As you could tell, this was probably the first recording where I was talking to you guys. I got really excited and started rambling, so much so that I started rambling about our other movie-going experience to Studio Movie Grill, and this video turned into almost a 30-minute video. So this is the end of part 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Part 2 will be coming out soon. Also, don't worry about my hair. Editing hair, don't care. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love telling stories. Obviously, here I am rambling again, and I'm just trying to close out this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Turn on the bell, whatever that means. I think it just notifies you when I post stuff. I'm kind of behind on editing, which is why I'm trying to get on it since I'm new. Be nice. I'm new. I'm learning. I'm having fun though, and that's all that matters. So I should be having a bunch of videos coming out soon, as you heard from the other video I put out a few days ago. Hopefully it is in a week past since then. I will be trying to post weekly, but for now they'll just go up whenever, since I have so many that are at this point a couple months old, and I need to get them out there so you guys can enjoy them and let me know what you enjoy. Definitely talk to me down in the comments. The more you tell me what you like to see that we put out, the better it is for me to grow as a content creator. It's so weird to say. I never thought I would say that, but so far it's exciting. As I said in this video, I don't know how many times, which I apologize, I like sharing. I like sharing stories, experiences, whatever. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Thanks, guys. Bye.